Hi, GEEDRO'S here and welcome to the final race of GEEDRO'S Marbles and Tracks Beta Grand Prix. Today we hold the race in snow-themed course, namely in Ukrainian Carpathian Mountains, cause it's Christmas soon. Reminder that the champion of Beta Grand Prix will win $30 as a sign of gratitude for making this public project possible, cause I'm really looking forward to hold first official season of GMT, which will happen somewhere in second quarter of 2026. Because before that, I need to implement one major feature to GMT which is very important for future races and other projects like Straight Road Runner Demo, which releases on Christmas or maybe later. Okay, now let's focus on the race. We can see Moji right now trying to overtake Machine Gun Maniac, and he did. Starts the race in the lead. My friend Anton sits here with me right now, but he won't say anything. He's in. He has some. It will be better if I don't tell you anything. That might be. Okay. We can see we can see a lot of collisions. It's pretty common thing at the very beginning of the race. Mac meantime overtakes Machine Gun Maniac. Loukazik overtakes Moji as well. Moji is already running out of tire endurance, but I'm pretty sure that will be enough until the next pit stop. This racing course is not as big as the others. Moreover, it's one of the smallest. If I remember the proportions of my own courses correctly, it's probably the fourth biggest racing track among others. Okay, time for pit stop. Max switches to soft type tires. And Moji goes to hard type tires. I remember the times when in the previous race Moji was deliberately holding on soft tires, which became a serious obstacle in catching up with others. Meanwhile, we have Loukazik in the second place, is about to overtake Mac. Loukazik right now has decent results on leaderboards, 3 points ahead of Machine Gun Maniac. To win this championship, it will be enough for 3D Loukazik to finish on 4th place. Oh wait, 4th place is enough to tie up with fourth place is enough for Machine Gun Maniac. Is to tie up with Loukazik, equal points on the final race is honestly not what I really want, because in that case we'll be forced to hold a tiebreaker race. The gaps right now are not very big. The biggest one is only 5 seconds. Almost 6 seconds. Still not a lot for such small course. Currently Frost and Alejo are fighting for the leadership. So leadership here is not enough if they want to overtake Loukazik in the leaderboard sheet. We can now see Game Wars passing through the wreckage between Machine Gun Maniac, Snake Joel, and Xeno. He almost passes us, he only has Xeno ahead of him. Oh, it's time for another pit stop and Moji switches to medium tires. Xeno, meanwhile, 2 racers at a time overtake Loukazik. He's now in 6th place. That is low enough position for Loukazik to lose his leadership. Though it's way too early to talk about it right now. We're currently only at 11th lap out of 100, so they have a lot of work to do. We'll see what will be in the end. Alejo is in the lead right now. Loukazik increased to the 5th position, but it's still the leadership losing position. Alejo Minitime rapidly loses the pace despite having, though he didn't even reach the half the endurance of tires. The hard type racer Frost Jam is approaching. We can see Loukazik colliding with Xeno and Mac. He approaches and tries to overtake. He goes back to the leadership. He goes back to the safe position. Moji meantime overtakes a lot of racers too. An intense battle is going on right now. Loukazik meanwhile make it to top 3. Fourth place, but still a safe position. Time for another pit stop. Loukazik changes to hard tire. Currently, Frost is leading with 3 seconds. He's leading 4 seconds of gap. 2 seconds. I remember promising you to record an explanation video about the car's stats and physics, and also the highlights for the previous race. I promise I will do that right after the final race, because after the final race I'm taking a break from... because after the race I want to make a week to concentrate on the aftermath content of GEEDRO'S Marbles and Tracks to explain what will be next. Meanwhile, Moji overtook Loukazik into the unsafe position, but Loukazik takes it back because Moji is on soft tires. And lost almost the half of its endurance. Looks like he's about to be overtook by Snaky Joel as well right now. The main task is for everyone is to hold Loukazik in the second half of the leaderboards, because throughout the whole Grand Prix he gained a lot of points. Well, it's not really surprising. He won on the first two races. He won first two races in a row, while Machine Gun Maniac won other two races in a row. While nothing really interesting here happens, except for Loukazik literally going into the first place, directly overtaking the previous race winner, Machine Gun Maniac. Currently, I want you to enjoy this song right now. The musical break is extended because some of you followers down there really like this one. Okay, the musical break is over, and what did I want to tell you? That I'm currently working, the previous song you just heard, this is one is AI generated, but I'm currently, right now I'm working on the non-AI version. After the race, I will upload it on YouTube publicly, because the previous song which I used here, I also will use in Straight Road Runner. The thing is that Straight Road Runner and GEEDRO'S Marbles and Tracks won't have like some kind of exclusive soundtrack. I want most of my game projects to be powered by a thing which I call GEEDRO'S Jukebox. This will be a collection of music which will be divided by two types, regular and intense. Where regular is positive, happy and upbeat, while intense is dramatic, epic, or whatever else you want to call it. Yeah, so this is my idea to why all games should have my different soundtracks if we can all connect them to the one big playlist of music, which will suit to each game. That's the idea. While I was talking, there was moments where Loukazik was pushed back to the second half of the leaderboards, but he's currently in the 4th place. It's a safe spot for him right now. Moji currently has a chance to change the situation. Just like Loukazik, he has hard times right now. We can see Frost and Machur's middle type tires, which show in early phases enough to overtake Moji and Loukazik, but they're way too far from the other racers right now. We can see Moji approaching. If we look closer, we can see, and Loukazik on top of that does a harsh misdrift, which costed some of the tire endurance. Now the gap is increasing. Moji might be in the low position, but currently he is in the control of Loukazik's position. The question, will he use this power properly? He's a holder of Rubio Despair after all, which makes him the mightiest entity in the multiverse or omniverse, whatever it is. I don't really remember. Machine Gun Manic is leading right now. Machine Gun Manic's position is also a factor if there ever will be the tiebreaker race. Loukazik is in top 3. It's not just safe position, it's advantageous position. Moji is currently pressured, vertically pressured between... was vertically pressured between Xeno and Alejo, but not anymore. But right now he's pressured between Xeno and Frost. There's it's a collision battle. Careful there. I don't want anyone to get eliminated here, especially in such small course. Where's Loukazik right now? He's in the leadership, 3 seconds ahead of Snaky Joel, and switched himself to soft tires on the 35th lap pit stop. He struggles to maintain on the center here. That's the only thing what other racers can really rely on. It's Loukazik's mistakes. They must work together to hold Loukazik on a second half of the leaderboard, if they don't want him to win. Loukazik is right now is very convenient situation. He's leading. He has pretty high stats, and since the gap between him and Mac is not very big, I mean the health drain feature is not really helping here as well. It looks like the snake. Looks shy because the gap is decreasing between Loukazik and Snaky Joel. He's about to overtake, he's approaching. Snaky Joel overtakes. Frost, Xeno, Machine Gun Manic are advised to do the same. Okay, the advice was followed. He's currently at the edge of second half. Machine Gun Maniac and Mac Root Beer are having a great chances to overtake him right now. Mac does, and Machine Gun Maniac probably will too. Speaking of Machine Gun Maniac and Mac Root Beer, throughout the whole Beta Grand Prix, I was calling them a couple. According to the Machine Gun Maniac told me that they used to be a couple, but not right now. They're still great friends, so I'm telling you because I feel very awkward. I felt very awkward to bring little misinformation all this time, and now that I'm confessing it to her, now I feel a little bit better. Loukazik in the 6th place right now. So he just switched to hard type tires, so he has the chance, decent chances to take the safe spot back. Snaky Joel is leading right now, though the question, how long will he keep the leadership with soft tires? What is important that the gap has increased to impressive 11 seconds, which means that the Snaky Joel will lose a decent amount of health per second right now. The gap between Frost and Loukazik is 3 seconds, I guess. That's a lot. That will be very hard work for Loukazik to go back to the first half of the leaderboard. Meanwhile, we have an intense battle for the leadership between Snake Joel, Xeno, and Machine Gun Maniac. Frost and Macroot Beer are about to, seems like, want to join the battle too. They catch up. They join the battle. But Snake Joel actively defends his leadership. Frost find a perfect timing and overtook. Took the lead position. Loukazik managed to catch up with other racers. Right now, let's see how many racers he will be able to overtake before the next pit stop. 1, 2 racers already. He made it back to the first half, to the safe spot for his leadership. 3! He reached the top 3. Now it's time for another pit stop. Loukazik switches to sub-type tires and about to overtake 2 racers. He has a chance to overtake 2 racers and right into the leadership. Xeno collides with Loukazik, but that doesn't have any effect right now. The pit stop time is not over yet, but now it is over. Loukazik is pressured between Frost and Xeno. He got out of the pressure, though he was pushed behind. On the 3rd place, still safe spot. What an interesting situation. It's first Loukazik was behind everyone with 3 seconds gap. Now the situation is completely opposite. Everyone is like 2 seconds behind Loukazik. Let's see if other racers will do something with it. Loukazik's pace is fading. We can see the gap already increasing between Xeno and Loukazik. Soft tires have had its side effects. But Frost and Xeno do a harsh misdrift, which might cost them some units of distance. Loukazik seems to be catching up with them. Look at this. I'm not sure how much time he had. Wait. Oh, it's been like 30 minutes or so. First I thought that this course is very small because we almost passed the half of the race, but it looks like it's just the time which passes pretty quickly. Time flies, as they say. It's been like 30 minutes right now. I kind of lost the count there. Of course, the time on the video will say otherwise. 50th lap. Loukazik switches to hard type tires. But right now he got overtook by Macroot Beer. Machine Gun Maniac might might need to make slightly more effort to overtake Loukazik. You might ask me how do I hold the race on a how did I build a racing course on a snowy mountains? Well, let me tell you something. Thanks to technologies of GMT which were provided by GEEDRO'S from Catalan Republic, anything is possible. Even racing in the snow. Machine Gun Maniac battles against Loukazik. She's currently the game changer here. But right now Loukazik makes it to top 3. Might as well as get her to the runner-up positions too. He does. Will he overtake Mag before another pit stop time? He approaches. Loukazik keeps hard type tires. Xeno is the only one with soft tires. It takes some time to regenerate the endurance. And then he will be able to fight for the leadership. Xeno does harsh misdrift, another harsh misdrift on a U-turn on top of that. That'll gonna cost him a lot. Machine Gun Maniac fights against Loukazik. The gap seems to be decreasing, but Luke defends. Machine Gun Maniac takes the lead. But leadership against Loukazik is not enough. I currently have no words right now here, so let's make another musical break. Moji is currently trying to get out on, to get in the first half of the leaderboard, but the front racer are deliberately blocking his path and just seizing the moment of his soft tight tires, which means he will have some problems with steering on certain moments. But it doesn't seem to stop him. And while Loukazik and Mac are battling, Mac's still in the leadership. Well, actually, we don't really see Loukazik trying to take over the leadership. Well, because why bother? Fourth place is just fine for him. Loukazik is in the lead again, though he has soft type tires, though that might change soon. We could see Frost right now perfectly aligned to the center of the road, which in certain moments helps him on their turns. He approaches the top 3 racers. Loukazik is already in the 3rd place. Mac pushes Loukazik on the edge of the safe spot, but it's very unlikely that Xeno will be able to do the same. He's way too far from him. 1.5 seconds of gap, approximately. Loukazik is outside the safe spot. He takes the safe spot back, seizing the moment of Xeno's harshness piercing through the road, through the turn. Xeno tries to overtake, but Loukazik blocks the path. Loukazik hits Xeno from the side, which pushes him. Oh, harsh misdrift. Xeno causes a really inconvenient situation for Mac. That very real dangerous. They gotta. Their main threat is Loukazik right now. He's about to take back the first half of the leaderboard, and he does. On such situation, you gotta hold together to defeat the potential champion. Machine Gun Maniac, the only hard type racer here. Just a few moments before another pit stop starts. Let's see. Let's set another experiment. Let's see how many racers Machine Gun Maniac will be able to overtake. She approaches slowly. She collides back wheels of Mac. One racer got overtaken. Loukazik pushes to the third place. Other race Machine Gun Maniac currently has an advantage in health of tires. The others can only rely on Loukazik's mistake right now. Machine Gun Maniac makes it to the second place, but Alejo is about to open another pit stop. Machine Gun Maniac switches to soft tires and rapidly dashes right into first place, making a 2 seconds gap between Alejo. Moji becomes the game changer again. Because it climbs the outer wall. Moji approaches, it pierces through him in the inner curve. Xeno and Moji thrown Loukazik in the second half. Loukazik going inside and overtakes Moji and makes it back to the... Oh, he has a Harzmir drift and gets overtaken by Moji and Xeno. Xeno blocks the path, pushes Loukazik back. It's a very desperate measure. Looks like Frost is about to overtake as well. Alright, Frost takes over too. Loukazik in the 7th place. It's honestly been a long time since I have seen in that low position. Right now he has the decent chances to get back to the first half by overtaking Frost and Mac. I'm having an important message in Discord. Right, let's make another short musical break. Okay, Early I mentioned that Anton was sitting here with me like an exclusive viewer. Well, he's gone right now. He has things to do, so let's take this race without him. The rest of the race without him. '77th lap, we're almost reached the intense phase of the race. What about Loukazik? He's still not in the first half of the list. Mag and Xeno try to overtake him, but Loukazik blocks the path. It's the wrong spot to block the path for others. Well, although maybe he tries just try not to gain at least some points. A whole second of gap between Machine Gun Maniac and Loukazik. '79th lap. Have one more lap to reach the intense phase. Moji is fighting with Alejo for the leadership right now. Okay, Moji will be the opener of intense phase. Loukazik is being thrown in the 7th place. Machine Gun Maniac takes the lead right now. And also what I can see right now, there is no single racer with hard tire types right now. Only majority are soft tires. Bitey, yeah, closer to the final. Loukazik. Oh. Moji can be seen approaching Machine Gun Maniac. An intense battle between Alejo, Moji and Machine Gun Maniac for the leadership. Meanwhile, Frost. Snakey Joel and Frost are blocking Loukazik's path, though Frost was already pierced through. It seems like we can see him approaching Snakey Joel. But Snakey Joel blocks the path. This precise move. Oh, he makes it back to the second half of the list. Though it will be very hard to take others. 2 seconds gap. Or 1.5 seconds of the gap. Snakey Joel throws out. Okay, everyone turned pretty slow right now, but don't worry, we almost made it to another pit stop. Moji holds the leadership pretty confidently and increasing the gap. The health drain rate is also pretty low right now. Loukazik switches to soft type tires. That might help him right now. That might help him to take the first half of the leaderboard for a certain time of being. Alejo doesn't give away, but Loukazik still makes it to the first half. He also approaches Machine Gun Maniac. Oh, this song is one that played right at the end of previous race. We didn't get to listen to it then, but then enjoy now. Let's take another musical break. We're currently seeing the battle between Snaky Joel and Moji, which are currently have low positions on overall leaderboards, but they're currently ringing this race. That would be very interesting to win for. That would be very interesting for one of them to get a medal in this Grand Prix. Not a cup, but a medal. Loukazik is currently stuck at 7th place, but we're currently about to approach another pit stop. We have only 3 pit stops left. And again, not a single racer with hard tires. Look at this! Loukazik is in the last place! That's something we never seen before in this... Never seen in this race. Nek is deliberately blocking his way. It looks like we're gonna have... Okay, in this current situation, we can be really sure who will become the champion of this championship. Who will become the champion of this tournament. The gap between Mac and Loukazik seems to be increasing, and also Loukazik does miss drifts. And there is a wreckage going on here. A wreckage. It's been a long time since I used this word. This time I avoid to use it way too much. Consider the size of the cores. Oh, Senkajol does the harsh misdrift and Machine Gun Manic overtakes. Loukazik overtakes one racer. Time for another pit stop. Xeno takes the lead. Loukazik is still very far from the safe spot. He's still pretty far from his safe spot, and very close to the end of the race. Xeno currently gains a huge advantage. I assume I can currently look at the leaderboard, but it seems to me that even if Machine Gun Maniac finishes this race in the second place, it might still be enough for her to win the tournament. But currently Senkajol overtakes her. Meanwhile, Loukazik managed to catch up with Alejo and Mac. He makes it to the 6th place. Will he be able to overtake Mac? He's approaching. Dangerous. Senkajol in the lead. Look at him getting the gap. He goes outside, does a smooth turn. '99th lap. There are two racers that are way too close to each other. Loukazik. Oh! Loukazik! It's very dangerous. He's about to take his safe spot back. Oh, no. He takes back the safe position. Right on the Alright, it's time for the final lap. Fifth place. Okay, Machine Gun Maniac overtook again, right on the end of the race. Is she gonna win for the 3rd time in a row? Oh. Okay. Oh, there's no really an option here. But we got it. We have there it is. We have it. Machine Gun Maniac wins 3rd race in a row. Moji ends up in the... Oh, Loukazik! Loukazik is in a safe spot. Does it mean we'll have a tiebreaker race? We need to see the overall leaderboard ship right now. Like right now, and it's a tie between Machine Gun Manic and 3D Loukazik, which means we are having a tiebreaker race next week. Thank you for watching. We see you on the true final race between 3D Loukazik and MGM. Goodbye.